To whom this may concern, y'all, this is short notice. Originally, this was a casting thing for Michael Yancey. He thought this was going to be a party at the house. Then he realized that, like, me and him looked over it, and he saw that it was like a reality show where y'all move someone to a different area with a bunch of people, and he don't want to do something like that. But I'm interested. So, this short notice. We didn't have time to get cameras. We're doing it with a little digital camera. We're on the front porch of Yancey's. My name's Charlie Pitcock. I'm 26 years old.
Where do you live at, Charlie?
Live in Newport Richey, Florida.
What do you do for a living?
I build custom trucks. Lift them, Nerf bars, door handles, wheels, tires, lowering kits, engine performance stuff. That's all I've done for the past 10 years.
You can go on YouTube and see what Conquer Customs?
Yeah, you can go on, look at my previous shop. You can check out Conquer Customs, see some of the videos. You can type in truck crash pool, and you can see me crash my 67 Chevrolet through an inflatable swimming pool. Go ahead.
What's your dating status, and how do you feel about relationships?
My date, I'm single. Relationships, I don't know how.
Pretty open guy.
Yeah. Well, I ain't a gafer, but I'd like to be in a relationship if it was the right person, but there ain't one right now, so I'm not.
In one relationship that you had, tell us how you met her and how long you were together.
I met her at a fight at the island. I knocked out 3 guys in a row, and she came up to me and threw a drink in my face, thought I was on the other side, but her boyfriend at the time was with my buddy and saying, no, that guy's with us. And like, I'm staying there after knocking these guys out, I got a drink in my face, and she starts crying, saying, I don't know what's going on. And then I started dating her like a year later.
True story, many witnesses.
Many witnesses.
Could you ever see yourself married? Just not to her, but in general.
I can see myself married to her. I still have feelings for her. Yeah, my loyalty runs deep.
What's your game plan when approaching someone you're interested in? And what's your track record?
Nice shoes, you want to fuck? Like 1 in 370. Not doing too well.
What do you look for in the opposite sex?
Good personality, attitude, the way they carry themselves. You know, it varies. I'm not like one thing or another. Mostly I'm an ass guy though. Nice ass. I like asses.
You have any children?
No children.
Any siblings?
No kid. No brothers. Killed them all at birth.
Describe your personality. And you more reserved, or do you put it all out there?
I'm out there all the time.
What's your style?
I'm the center of attention no matter where we go. I try to do everything bigger, louder, stand on the table, picking my buddies up on our shoulders, dancing on the pole at bars that I shouldn't be on the pole. Just anything I can to be attention. I love being in front of a camera, people taking pictures. I love making people happy.
How will people close to you describe you? Your mom, your dad, me?
Parents probably as a mistake. One they should have swallowed. No, like wild, outgoing, fun. What would you think about me?
I don't know. I can't say that on camera.
He's a great guy, honestly.
What do you like to do for funs? On weekends, friends, you know, your hobbies?
Fishing, hunting, taking the boat out. We have a boat. We take the boat out. Playing with the trucks. We got a big jacked up golf cart and 35s. Take that in the woods. Just anything to be outside. Don't like being inside. Never was a video game guy. Like we go to concerts and basically just tailgate party and have a party. Never even get to the concert, the monster truck show. We go to we go to the rivers and put the boat in the river and just get hammered, drunk, drifting, driving around the boats. Don't kill nobody. Just anything outside.
All right. How often do you drink and do you smoke?
I don't smoke. I dip. I drink now probably 3 times a week. Before Yancey, turned to a vag, we were drinking about 7 days a week. It was not uncommon to go to bed, get home at 4 o'clock in the morning, and wake up at 7:30 every day. And he had some things happen in his life, I had some things happen in my life, and we realized that maybe it's time to slow down a little bit.
Just a little. What's the craziest thing you've ever done?
There's dozens of things. Ran from the cops at 130 miles an hour, got stopped when I ran out of gas, and didn't get a ticket, didn't get arrested, didn't get any trouble. Doing donuts on Alt 19 and Super Duty on 40s at 3 o'clock in the morning. Told the cops an excuse like, oh, I'm just showing off to this girl I just met, this girl I date for a year. He let me go. Catching a 6-foot gator while I was on the job site when I was doing granite when I was in high school. Riding on the roof of a limo down a highway. Riding on the roof of a party bus from Hard Rock Casino back to the house.
Freightliner.
Riding on the roof of a Freightliner. Jumping anything I can. Burnouts, ditches, rooster tails of the boat. Anything to be attention, you know. What is something pretty wild?
I don't know. Every weekend's
wild. one night we're out here partying. This kid pulls up in a Range Rover. He jumps out of the truck to look what we're doing. I jump out of his truck, jump through the window, jump into his car, take off with it, hauling ass down the dirt road, down the woods, and find out his girlfriend's in the car. And she starts kind of like, hey, what are you doing? I'm like, nothing. Look in the glove box, and there's a friggin' 44, and we're hauling ass down the trail, and I realized there's a ditch in the road. And I didn't realize we cleared that motherfucker. Started shooting the gun off. They all thought I got killed by her. They all started looking for me. I come through the whoop section about 70 miles an hour, lock them up, and the guy wasn't even upset. Another time, we're in the woods hunting at Hoot and Holler at our old property in Perry. I'm driving the truck. We're just doing some scouting. It's like 3 o'clock in the morning. We're drinking.
We were hunting.
We were hunting. And had him and this other guy named Mike in the back. Had the owner of the old shop in the passenger seat, his son, his brother, the guy in the back's son in the truck, and I'm driving. And we had a big Super Duty on 38 strobe lights, black, with the name of the business on the side and reflective lettering. So we're cruising through the woods, we see a set of headlights, and we know there ain't nobody on that property that's supposed to be there besides us. So I shut all the lights off, turn the strobe lights on, and we get it. Doing 75, 80 mile an hour through the woods. Got them in the back bed of the truck holding on for dear life. They turn off their lights, cut down a side trail. I get behind them. I jump out of the truck with the door open, the strobe lights on. Say, get on the ground. Let me see your identification. It's FWC. Guys are throwing their guns and barrels and beers in the woods. And he comes out like he's running for mayor of Perry. Hey, I'm Michael Yancey. How can I help you? I'm like, don't give him your fucking name.
All right. Who's your partners in crimes when you go out?
Casey, Yancey, Casey's girlfriend Valerie,
Anybody that's around.
Steven, Mikey, Joe, Tony,
Craig.
Drunk Craig. Anybody that's there, we have a good time with. We don't have a problem with many folks, and pretty much just have fun with everybody we can. We find